Hello? I'm gonna try something different. Something has happened recently where I cannot seem to play fighting games and use VTube Studio. Not VTube Studio, that's not what I use. VC Face. Which isn't the way it used to work. But anyway, we were looking at numbers. How about them numbers? Probably have to just kind of push things in and dust it out. Welcome back, thank you. So in the meantime, you can have this PNG of me looking slightly disgusted. Or something. Whatever emotion that is. Overall, direction for adjustments. This update focuses on adjustments to individual characters rather than universal mechanics. We focused on reevaluating the core concepts and strengths and weaknesses for each character, adding new aspects and ways to play in line with that for all of them. What? Like, I know what that means, but that's just not like a human sentence, you know? Not an English speaker sentence. Many characters have received significant changes to their tactics and controls, meaning players will have to go back and practice to relearn some things. However, we hope this version of the game, thanks Stream Elements, will be fun for everyone. Adjustments for defense and damage. We've raised defense across the board and increased damage for specific moves. There are still opportunities to deal huge damage in the right situations, but they are more limited. This change keeps the satisfying heavy damage the game is known for while increasing the overall number of interactions throughout a match. About 6p. We've established a standard recovery for this move and increased recovery for characters who previously recovered faster, making it more dangerous to whiff. This makes it easier to react in situations where opponent whiffed when using it as a preemptive counter poke. Some characters have also received adjustments to active and frames and hurtbox. Fix an issue causing dash to travel. Fix an issue making it possible to move to the other side of the opponent during a wall stick. Okay. Increase the number of times single attack can hit. This fixed in issues that cause Psych Burst not to connect under certain circumstances. Boy. We've made major adjustments to Soul Bad Guy. Based on his concept as a character who specializes in close range pressure, his aggressive lunging moves and long range forward S have been toned down, making mid to far range neutral a weakness for him. In exchange, he has more options once he is on the opponent. Oh boy. Such as special moves newly available as cancels from normal moves. Standing K now has longer startup and an even better hitbox. It's no longer in the fastest class of strike attacks, but remains powerful at closer range. Major adjustments have been made to neutral, strings, and combos in line with this. First hit of Grounded Bandit Revolver has more recovery, making it less potent in neutral. Mostly. I don't like the qualifier at the end. Mostly. It also Bandit Bringer now leaves Soul closer to the opponent, even closer on block, making it more punishable. The aerial version can no longer be held, so the lunge always occurs at the same timing. Alright. That Raid Vortex can now be performed as a cancel from normal moves. Oh god. Which changes to the movement and speed and hit effect. A drastic decrease to the lunging distance means Soul will need to reach a certain range before he can approach in low profile. Okay? Fafnir can now be formed as a cancel from normal moves. Oh boy, with an additional clean hit property, fuck you. Gets bonus damage if it hits cleanly or whatever. The hit effect receives a major upgrade on clean hit, adding a wall bounce effect. Oh boy. The faster startup makes it easier to use, but it no longer triggers guard crush. Heavy Mob Cemetery now costs, I don't remember which one that is. It deals more damage, which opens up a game plan to finish off the opponent before they use Psych Burst. Decrease defense modifier, thus decreasing Longer recovery, standing K, first hit, decreased knockback, increased startup. I don't know if that's... Besides the increased startup, I don't know if that's a nerf. I think so. Not always. Forward S. Made a slight adjustment to the opponent's falling speed in line with the new clean hit property for Fafnir. That's definitely a buff. Okay. Cool. Blowback adjustment. Decreased overall blowback. It's now more challenging to convert into a combo when far from the corner. Fortunately, you have Fafnir. Jumping D. Decreased horizontal blowback when far from the corner. That one might not matter. Decreased the damage for the latter half of active frames. Expanded upper hitbox. Okay. Cool. Start of the attack can no longer be cancelled into overdrives. On clean hit near corner, now changes wall break value to maximum. Increased damage, increased attack level. On landing now decelerates. Increase the height of ground bounce with faster falling speed. Cool. That's what I wanted. Soul bad guy buffs. Decreased landing recovery, decreased knockback, but it's okay. It's easier to punish with the decreased landing recovery. Increased damage. Good, good. Yeah, good. Oh, geez. Being an opponent at a set altitude can now be performed. Decreased startup, increased active frames, increased recovery, decreased damage, but increased on a critical hit. Decreased risk, decreased proration, decreased proration when it's the first hit in a combo. No longer causes bounce. Now sends it in a straight horizontal line. On a clean hit, it gains a ground bounce. Oh, that's the grab, okay. While Kai is a standard type character, his power is maximum. It really is. With generally versatile powerful moves at his disposal, improvements to his special during shock state, making him excel more notably in neutral. In exchange, he's lost some combo extensions when outside of shock state. Kai buffs. This is what we wanted. This is what everyone wanted. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. We reevaluate her traits as a highly mobile power type character. Her main pokes, such as far-standing S, have slower startup, with hefty moves like forward heavy slash, gaining better hitboxes and additional damage to emphasize her identity as a power type. The ability to control the movement of split with forward or back inputs improves her mobility as well. Together, this makes her shine as a character with powerful strike attacks and excellent mobility in neutral. Okay. I guess that's fine. Damage, increased damage, increased startup. Increased startup, increased damage. Increased height, increased damage, increased damage. Increased damage, increased damage, increased damage and recovery. It goes slower or faster. Increased damage. Slight buffs. While he's a character focused on potent long-range pokes, the input for Sickle Flash made it challenging to perform at the right timing. We've changed the input for Sickle Flash, making it easier to use in neutral. Higher blowback from forward K on hit makes it easier to combo into Sickle Flash. Have you been using Sickle Flash? Are you sure? Rainwater no longer has a vacuum effect. Oh, that's interesting. The vacuum effect was added previously as an improvement, however, in line with our intention to highlight unique character traits, we've adjusted this move to serve as a means to open up distance with the opponent. Sickle Flash, I hardly know her. On hit combos such as standing P, Sickle Flash are possible. Guys, you gotta check out the Sickle Flash thing. Increased damage at the edge of the attack, increased damage at the edge of the attack, increased damage at the edge of the attack, increased long heights, blah blah blah, damage at the edge of the attack. Now be cancelled into one vision. Is the time stop move. Increased damage, increased damage, increased damage, increased damage. Added launch effect on grounded hits. So you can combo it into Sickle Flash. I get it, yeah. Added forward blowback and increased launch height. God, this is gonna be so awful. Sickle Flash into Sickle Flash. That's the game plan. We Sickle Flash and we Sickle Flash and we stop time and we Sickle Flash and we Sickle Flash and we Sickle Flash and we bomb. And that's the game. Chip has new moves, Tightrope and Tightrope 1. Tightrope is a relatively quick move in which Chip retreats backwards while setting up a rope. Holding the Heavy Slash version continues into Tightrope Run. During the run, Chip can perform various normal moves similar to Wall Run. He can also enter Tight Run Rope type fuck while the rope is set. Tightrope Run. Different inputs allow Chip to either run on top or bottom of the rope. Running on the bottom of the rope makes it easier to force the opponent to block the Tightrope Run attack. Running on the top allows Chip to approach while avoiding pokes, but it's challenging to force the opponent to block. Previously, Chip lacked variation in his options after approaching opponents. No shit. The blowback of Crouching Heavy Slash has been adjusted in line with Tightrope Run. And this makes it easier to use in combos. So you set up Tightrope Run, right? And then you Sickle Flash. Okay? And then you've got a Crouching Heavy Slash. And then Fafnir. Really like the ropes tight. Increase startup? What? What? That's a nerf. Chip had the fastest jab in the game. Man. Soul can't have anything nice, nobody can have anything nice. That's bullshit. Decreased recovery. Decreased recovery. Crouching Heavy Slash. Increased launch height. Blowback adjustments for Alpha Blade. Decreased falling speed and horizontal. Ooh. But that's for diagonal grounded Alpha Blade. Okay, so it's easier to combo off of. Wall Run. Fixed an issue causing Wall Run not to activate under certain P no longer be cancelled into a Wall Run attack. Increased damage, increased damage. I don't think he used K that much. I think he may have used it like twice in Wall Run combos. Tightrope, Tightrope. Increased minimum guaranteed damage. God, I've been dreading this. Potemkin is a power play character whose offense revolves around his powerful command grab Potemkin Buster. However, in order to go for Potemkin Buster, he would need to use techniques to extend the range of special moves by canceling the startup of forward K, making it an ordeal. An ordeal. They're calling this an ordeal to perform his most crucial move. These adjustments remove the special sliding input effect from forward K, instead extending the overall range of Potemkin. Inputs for FPD, Heat Knuckle, and Heavenly Potemkin Buster have been changed, as they would previously sometimes activate unintentionally. Potemkin's Buster's 360 input remains unchanged out of consideration for the additional range and when it's performed while moving forward. There have been major adjustments to his properties overall in line with the above change. We've reevaluated the role of his moves so that the hitbox and hurtboxes make sense for a big body power type character. Glide had received improvements to the hit and block effect, greatly increasing the reward when making contact with the opponent. In exchange, it has longer recovery, making it more crucial to aim for a moment when the opponent cannot avoid it. You can't just throw it out, okay? The movement properties for Hammerfall have been adjusted, making it faster initially and then later decelerate. Hammerfall Break Hammerfall cannot cancel into follow-ups during the startup specifically. My game update, Castlevania, has been added to Campfire Survivors. Yeah. FBD now better fills a role. I saw that actually. I want to check out that update. Now better fills its role as a mean to reflect, project, oh, that one. With improved properties in neutral. Cool, it was already really good in neutral. Reflect nearly all projectiles, with the reflected projectile gaining stronger attributes. In exchange, the strike part of the attack has a weaker hit effect, making it less effective as a part of strings and combos, but not as a part of neutral. The root of impact has been changed to a projectile move. This makes it no longer subject to the effect of knockback, creating less distance with the opponent while making them block it in the corner. Awesome. I love uncounterable pressure. In exchange, it no longer triggers the counter hit effect and follows the rules for projectiles overall, with Potemkin remaining in a counter hit state until the end of the animation. Good luck getting around the big ass fucking wall. Increased guts rating. Increased tension gain for forward movement. Shrunk upper hitbox, shrunk upper hurtbox. Standing P. Made major adjustments, mainly expanded frontal. Oh good. It's even better. I can't trade with it anymore. Increased startup, increased active, increased recovery. Decreased active frames for forward P, okay. Increased active frames, increased recovery. Decreased startup, increased recovery. Forward K. Decreased startup, increased recovery. I still think that overall this is a buff to Potemkin. Post-standing S, decreased knockback, adjusted blowback when hitting a downed opponent. There's slightly less advantage and it's easier to get damage. Yeah. Great. Fucking super. Thanks, Arcsys. They shrunk the frontal hurt box, so one of my character's counterplays to this was doing like the upper body invincible, you know, forward punch move. And now that they shrunk the frontal hurt box, that may not be as much of an option. Good. Good. Solid. Hate it. Mainly frontal hurt box no longer remains after the active frame. Okay, whatever. Crouching heavy. Increased damage. Good, I hate it. He didn't need any of this. Oh, increased dumble duration and added a wall bounce. Shrunk the hurt box before the attack came out. Good. Good, yes, excellent. This is what Potemkin needed. Said no one. Except for Potemkin players, I guess. Jumping S, increased startup. Oh wait, that's an actual nerf. I think decreased attack level. That might be it. This is also a nerf. Standardize the distance after throw in the corner regardless of opponent character. Ah, here we go. Increased damage for Potemkin Buster. Oh boy. I love losing a third of my HP because I thought they were going to like do a kick or something and they're like, no, Potemkin Buster. And I'm like, okay. Or if I'm running towards them and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll gain enough meter and they like fucking cancel and just Potemkin Buster. Love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Heat Knuckle, increased damage. Made the start of the attack less susceptible to momentum. Seems kind of redundant if you've changed the way kick works, but alright. Heat Tackle. Made it easier. Increased damage. Increased active frames. Now lands sooner after connecting with the opponent. Oh boy. Mega Fist. Decreased landing They say that, but it's a lie. During startup, no longer subject to the effect of knockback from a prior connecting strike attack. Increase the height of the leap. Increase blowback, increase falling speed after ground bounce. Increased launch height after the ground bounce on grounded hit. Good, good. I hate all of this. Mainly made it so the lower heart box no longer shrinks. Well, that's nice. I actually like that one. I added a proximity requirement so it will not connect with opponents behind Potemkin. Good. Decreased frame advantage on block, blah 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 blah. Increased damage, increased launch height. Start of the attack can no longer be cancelled into Hammerfall Break. Increased startup, increased active, decreased recovery, reduced time, decreased attack level, decreased knockback, added strike and throw invincibility when reflecting a projectile. Okay, good. Good. Garuda Impact. The opponent no longer... Oh, is this the one that launches him? Increased base damage, decreased chip damage, no longer affected by knockback, decreased hit stop, decreased stagger time, decreased guard crush duration. The attack is less susceptible to momentum. Okay. You enter Kai. This projectile no longer travels beyond the corner. Change to wild blue. Shrunk hitbox. Okay. We've reevaluated the mechanics of several items so Faust can make more use of them. In exchange, several of his moves that were oppressive and neutral have been toned down. Hole-in-One can now be performed individually, rather than only as a follow-up. Wow, I like this. When used like this, Hole-in-One can strike items. It can even strike items that have fallen on the ground, so it would be possible to strike the afro and force it on the opponent, for example. Good, he was missing that. What could this be? To toss a stored item, back or forward inputs, and control the position where the item is tossed. This means Faust can make better use of stored items, including items like Trumpet that were harder to use well when stored. Jumping down K has more recovery on landing. Okay. As it's powerful and high rewarding on counter hit when performed at a low altitude, this change increases the risk when it whiffs. Mini Faust previously remained on the screen for an extended duration, meaning you couldn't do shit. Reducing the number of times it can change walking direction shortens the duration it spends on screen. Oh, change how item hitting works. Previously, this was handled based on distance when striking items, but it's now managed with a hitbox for hitting items and a hurt box for the items. This is very educational. If you have any questions, it's okay to ask. I can't. Decreased gravity on items once hit. Increased landing recovery. Air throw. Wow. What could this be? Inputting back or forward allows you to do... This applies to all items except meteors, which track the opponent. Where they are, not where they are going. Increased damage on clean hit. Hole-in-One can now be performed individually. After an area shift under certain condition. Hit bomb. Increased damage. Throw an item. Wait. Increased damage. Oh, there now changes whenever it's struck before it hits the ground. Donut can now be obtained while it's in midair. Banana can now be obtained while it's in midair. The opponent will no longer tech upon landing when the banana peel hits. That's pretty good. That's a strong change. Now be obtained when midair. Increase damage on the explosion. There now changes to the damage and blowback when the item... Okay. What kind of changes? We have no idea. We'll never know. Milia's rage. Milia's biggest strength as a character is her high degree of freedom mid-jump and her overwhelming offense. The adjustments we here were further made to highlight this strength. Some of her moves, which are challenging to deal with and highly rewarding, have been toned down. I don't believe you. She can now act sooner during her aerial backdash, so she can quickly cancel into a normal move. You know, changes. Yeah, that's fair. When cancelled quickly, Milia's trajectory drops directly down, opening up potential for misleading strings. Okay, I'm okay with this if you actually did what you say you did. It's now easier to cancel jumping D into air dash. Now also deals more damage, meaning a successful mix-up with jumping dust can lead to solid damage. As Capel was highly rewarding on hit despite being challenging to handle for the opponent, it no longer launches on grounded hit. The knockback has been adjusted so it can combo into jumping K and other moves. Decreased active, increased damage, increased launch height, expanded frontal hitbox. So Milia got changed. Except I don't think that they got rid of the really good setup, which is only a problem for any character that doesn't have invincible wake up like me. Zato 1. Adjustments have been made to Zato to make Zato's new normal moves more viable, as well as for Eddie to more easily incorporate it into neutral. As a result, this makes it easier for her to attack in tandem with Eddie. Sun Void allowed for overly extended pressure. So the situation on block has been changed to make it less advantageous. Oppose now drains less Eddie life gauge before the attack comes out, and drains more upon activation. It still completely drains Eddie life gauge when activated, but Zato can now use it as a shield in neutral and then cancel into another low-cost move. Interesting. Will now combo into Invite Hell. Damned Fang now fully restores Eddie life gauge when the final hit lands, combined with reduced hit back, knockback? Is that whenever you hit them and then move back? Combos such as Standing Heavy / Wild Assault Damned Fang are easier. Eddie has longer recovery after Void Sun, and that's a lot. Can now be avoided with a jump when used after the opponent blocked Sun Void. In order to keep the opponent locked down completely, string needs to start from Pierce. Okay, most of that did not make sense to me, but I imagine I'll figure it out. Increased damage, increased damage, increased damage, blah 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 blah, decreased startup, increased damage. Hurt box no longer expands, increased damage. So largely buffed. Got it. Ramlethal. We've reevaluated her mechanics on a large scale to make her consume more burgers during each match. This makes Ramlethal Valentine happier, but has no real effect on gameplay. Bayonetto has majorly improved attack properties, with the S version now firing at a downwards angle from above. Unlike previous version, it now serves as an extremely powerful projectile, even from mid-screen. To add a weakness in exchange, we added a time duration after firing the sword before it can be collected again. We've also made adjustments to most of her moves to create more burgers. Her damage with no swords is lower, whereas with swords she now deals around 1.5 times the swordless damage. Daro launches the opponent higher, even on grounded hit, making it possible to follow up with a combo. Ramlethal can combo into Daro after hit confirming with something like Far S. This can lead to significant reward from mid-range. Sildo Detro now functions as an overhead with fast startup. I don't know what most of these moves are, honestly. We'll pass if they are crouching. It becomes crucial to find the right range. Iralumo previously required techniques using dash cancels to make full use of the move. However, the adjustments make it simpler, focused. Made keep it. Oh, okay. Perhaps we're not meant to know. Alvados can now only be used when both swords are equipped. I think that's a giant-ass laser. While it is more challenging to use. Decreased damage. Decreased damage. Decreased damage. Decreased damage, but they increase sword damage. Increased sword damage, increased sword damage, decreased damage, increased damage, increased active frames, decreased damage. So all of her non-sword moves have decreased damage. Like all of them. Increased recovery. Oh, is this... Oh, okay. Interesting. That was an overhead. This is the jumping thing. This is the same jumping thing. Now be performed after canceling a normal move, increased startup. This is the combo? Yes. Canceling into the follow-up when the hit stop ends. Increased damage. Remove the dash cancel property. I didn't even know it could be dash canceled. Ah. Yeah. I think this is the giant laser and this is the... Yeah. Leo Whitefang. Leo's main strength should be powerful offense in Brunhilde's stance. However, he also excelled at neutral. These adjustments make it more challenging for Leo to enter his ideal situation, with the opponent at point-blank range while he is in the stance. In exchange, multiple adjustments have been made to this stance to make it even more powerful offense possible. Oh boy. He now halts right away after a back input mid-dash, making it harder to close distance while blocking. The projectile now moves more slowly as a result, requiring Leo to be closer to the opponent in order to cross them up. I think that's the projectile anyway. Maybe that's the rush. After hitting with this thing, you can still perform Okizeme while crossing over to the other side of the opponent. During the stance, his step can now be cancelled into attacks. The attack gains momentum after cancelling the step, making it possible to attack while sliding. Turbulence now creates more distance between the opponent on block. Combined with the added invincibility for his back... Wait a second. Okay. Okay, so this is the wake up thing. This is something. Means it canceled into a special move. The character will not change directions. Increased damage, increased damage, increased damage, increased damage. What's the point of increasing defense modifiers? Or defense for every character if you increase the damage for all of their moves? Hang on a sec. Now go Ryuki. Potent mix-up has been toned down, adding more depth to his blood gauge management instead. While the blood gauge is high, he wields extremely powerful pokes worthy of his one-shot character type title. This now knocks the opponent down straight away on a grounded hit. Can no longer follow into a combo even when Roman cancelled, making it impossible to combo off of his powerful overhead, which is forward heavy slash. Standing and crouching heavy slash can no longer be cancelled into special move. Wow, they hit him. They feel like they might have hit him kind of hard. They're harder to incorporate into strings, but they can deal major damage even as single hits when the blood gauge is high. They deal heavy chip damage as well. Blowback for Blood Rage has been adjusted to make it possible to continue into a combo if it hits at high altitude near the corner. Sunsets now deals more guaranteed damage. You can take advantage of these changes to strategically manage blood gauge and intentionally activate Blood Rage to finish off the opponent. This is quite challenging as he needs to be aware of the opponent's burst gauge as well, but he has the potential to end the match in one swoop. Okay. Add a crumple effect even on non-counter. Oh. I see, okay. Increased damage. Added guard crush to both standing and crouching. Wow. Blood rage. This is the spin. Increased launch height. So it's still basically like if you can get in, you like you what slash or you forward K and then you slash and then you slash and then you slash and then you slash and then you slash. And then you hit them and then you go forward and then you slash and then you slash and then you slash and then you forward heavy slash and you die. Nagaryuki's now health is now reduced to 1 upon activation. Should have slashed more. Alright? We've made many adjustments to Giovanna's mobility to ensure that she can move around quickly and neutral, further emphasizing her identity as a character. On one hand, some of her overly powerful strings and combos have been toned down, or powered up state in which her attack and defense vary corresponding to her remaining tension gauge. She now gains increased movement speed as well. She can more easily move in after the opponent whiffs an attack, making her better at whiff punishing. This is starting to sound like a problem. Version of that special move is a cancel from this thing was not widely useful, so now it moves forward. It also has a better hitbox, allowing it to hit even against an opponent's forward 6p. On hit, it knocks the opponent down, creating an opportunity for Okizeme. Mix up bullshit. Version of that thing, as a cancel from Shave, no longer triggers Guard Crush. This makes it somewhat more challenging to go for a ground throw. Giovanna has the advantage and is close to the opponent on block. She can extend her pressure by mashing S. Again. Should have slashed more. You should have just pressed S more. Hey Planty B. Have you gotten to Ram yet? I did get to Ram. I noticed all of her like normal pokes and stuff damage down. All of her sword moves damage up. Yeah, it did not seem like a fair exchange. That's not even it. Well, tell me about it. She can't pick up swords anymore? I thought there was just a delay. Rekka doesn't combo? Yo? I don't think they mentioned anything like that. Oh, increased startup. Arrow is... Ah, okay, the jumping one. And also... oh, okay. Forward increased recovery. Decreased landing recovery of the third hit. Oh, okay, this is of the, like, the 3-hit thing. Needs to wait for them to fly to get them? I guess I'll have to see it. Power-up state. I cannot understate how much Ram got hit. Kinda strange, because I don't feel like she was... I mean, she was definitely high tier, but she wasn't, like, overwhelming or anything. She could be dealt with. Increased recovery. Increased knockback on this thing. Increased movement. Decreased recovery, increased movement. A new move is useless? That's really sad. I hope that this is just like an adjustment period and not something that Arcsys is insistent upon. At least 5 seconds. Ouch. Ooh. And that's your slashing sword, right? That's rough. Anji Mito. Anji's a character who launches his offense while taking on risk. The risk being that your opponent either runs up and jabs you or runs up and throws you. However, there are many instances where the reward far outweighed the risk up until you guys removed the forward momentum counter hits, after which point there wasn't a whole lot of reward. Do you want me to keep talking about the RAM changes? You can talk about the RAM changes. You get it all out. I was a RAM main, trust me, I could tell. His offense moves at a faster pace. Yes, the very fast pace of Fujin. 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 The decreased hit back after Nagi leads Anji closer to the opponent. Oh good, because that wasn't punishable enough. It wasn't particularly punishable, to be fair, if you had the right range, but decreasing the range at which you approach or you're left at is like... I don't know. Rin always knocks the opponent down straight away on a grounded hit. Right, I was spoiled on some of these changes. So I think that's really bad, and I think that a lot of the Rin changes that came after Season 1 came after the Season 1 change... came after, like, the Season 1, like, bounce removal changes, and it feels like they've just been trying to be like, no, trust us, Rin's really good. You can use it this way, and now you can't even combo off of it. To meter only launch. Man, you have to walk forward on Ram now. You lose your slash sword. Losing the slash sword is actually really big. That's like your main poking thing. If I remember correctly. I did play a bit of Ram. I did not play a lot of Ram, but I played enough to know that every time I threw my sword the wrong way, it hurt. On block, it is now possible to cancel charged Fujin into regular Fujin Ko or Suigetsu no Kobi. But the changes to Rin makes it harder to deal major damage. Harder. Try impossible. He can now extend his offense. You know who got buffed? Sol? Hi? Potemkin? Happy K. May did get buffed, I saw that. May got a lot of damage up. Like, all of her things with, like, increased damage. I am not happy to hear that Happy Chaos got buffed because there were... I mean, I predicted they would buff him, but I never want to see that character again. It's also possible to use Charge Fujin again after Charge Fujin unless your opponent has a brain and they jab. Defense, decreased defense modifier, decreased recovery for forward for 6p. Jumping D decreased damage, let's go! One increased damage for Anji Mito, 2 increased damage for Anji Mito, we're so back. You're so back. Increased damage. Decreased knockup. Increased damage. Oh wait, we can't combo off of it, never mind. Anji now turns in the direction of the opponent when withstanding an attack. Wow, that's nice. Why can't you just put them in animation? And also, canceling it into Ko is kind of useless if you can't get a counter hit off of it and it doesn't launch. And Ko doesn't hit on the ground. But man, look, Anji, real life Anji buffs. They exist. He forgets. Locks you out of your best combo finisher. Which was? Ino's unique dash makes it challenging to adjust her position, so we've made adjustments to improve her what? You think she had subpar neutral? You sure? She now has more poke options from long range, making it easier for her to create situations where she can dash in towards the opponent. Oh, beam super. I want the crack they were smoking, dude, same. That's what I feel like every time I read these patch notes. I'm like, wow, this is awful. Who did that? Please go back to the RAM change. All right. We will this thing. He clearly didn't know anything about RAM. I do not know who does these changes, but most of them do not seem to know anything about the game. Flip overheads now. Flip overhead, big pog, enormous pog. The largest pog you can possibly send in a chat. It overheads now. I don't think people used flip for overheads in that way anyway. Like, it was just not viable as a thing to do unless you had a hard read on your opponent. You now perform antidepressant scale again while the first project. Oh. Oh. The initial projectile will explode as it does on hit and disappear. This function can as a feint when the this can function as a feint when the opponent attempts to avoid the projectile to help control their movement. Isn't a good move. The overhead doesn't do anything for it. Yeah. Chemical Love can now be performed while moving forward with a back input. This closes more distance on hits, and especially makes it easier to work Chemical Love into combos, which was very difficult before. Let me tell you, it was so hard to work Chemical Love into combos that it was... You looped it 4 times? And very difficult, very difficult. No, wait. That's the other thing. Chemical Love was... No, wait, it was 4 times. Why didn't Potemkin get nerfed? That's what I'm wondering. Why did Potemkin get fucking buffed? Who fucking made these changes? They're like... He got nerfed? Are you sure? It looked like he got buffed. Oh, I misread what you said. They removed his Kara cancel. Well... Okay. Is it worse because it has, like, less coverage? Because that was the thing they were supposed to adjust. Chemical Aerial Love is now subject to momentum, meaning it can be used while descending. While performed out of air dash or air back dash, you can throw out a poke while moving horizontally. Increased recovery. Decreased blowback for air throw? Okay. Removed repeated usage limitation. Chemical Love. Inputting during the animation allows you to move. Increased damage. Stroke the big tree. The hurt box no longer expands until... Ooh. Ugh. Did you even play Pot? No, I played Anji. Why would I play Potemkin? Mad Love. Increased active frames. Adjusted the timing buffer. Start earlier, canceling into normaler specials. Increased damage, increased damage. Increased damage for this. Oh, this is the... Okay, I know which one this one is. On grounded, counter hit for the initial reduced horizontal blowback and launch height. Nago seemed to get some interesting changes. I don't think it changed his playstyle overall, but like the standing heavy, like the heavy slash changes, they now all cause guard break even if they can't be comboed off of. That is that's oppressive. That is wild. It wasn't even like... We've mainly expanded his options using Behemoth Typhoon. The security level related mechanics have been adjusted in line with this. Gold Lewis can now spend security level to follow up Behemoth Typhoon by using the same direction Behemoth Typhoon again? This opens up even more powerful offensive options for Behemoth Typhoon, such as Behemoth Typhoon with Behemoth Typhoon. The hit effects for each Behemoth Typhoon type have been adjusted in line with this change. Skyfish can now be fired repeatedly when held. It expends the security level gradually. Every 3 shots fired can be fired until it is empty. The charge rate and depletion timing of security level has been changed, now with a time duration after each instance it is spent during which it does not charge. These changes come together to mean that Gold Lewis Dickinson needs to carefully consider where to use his Behemoth Typhoon. Added a cooldown, decreased charging speed at level 1, increased charging speed at level 2, adjusted the timing when projectile moves drain security, blah blah blah. Behemoth Typhoon, did they stop make it not +3? Can we start there? No. No, they didn't. Okay. Increased damage of Behemoth Typhoon. Added a frontal hitbox for this version of Behemoth Typhoon. That's weird, I thought it had one. Like an actual front? Not one that you had to be close to them for? Move the hitbox of the farthest edge of the attack forward. Behemoth Typhoon, Behemoth Typhoon, Behemoth Typhoon, Aerial, Behemoth Typhoon. Just Skyfish. Jack O. These adjustments could expand her potential to attack with the servants. In response, some of her options that were powerful even without the servants have been toned down. Servant Shoot can now be cancelled into a dash when kicking a servant. This makes it easier to utilize place servants effectively. This dash cannot be cancelled into special moves or overdrive as it comes out. Interesting. Her sweep now has powerful horizontal blowback. Oh, okay. Which makes it harder to follow. Yeah. It's also more challenging to combo on a counter hit. Yeah. Increased recovery, decreased risk, and made risk level charge more when blocking. Increased damage, increased blowback. Can now be dash cancelled, but cannot be cancelled into special moves. Happy Chaos. We've made fine-tuned adjustments to his mix-up and ability to control the situation because what he needed was more control. Scapegoat has been toned down in order to make the demerit of not being able to block during fire more clear, except that... What? What? Like, I know what those words say, but that's not... really what people did Scapegoat for, and it's not going to stop people from scapegoating out of fire. Jumping down plus K now launches on hit. Can lead into... Oh my god. Sweep now launches even higher on hit. Oh my god. You can now start Okizeme in a more advantageous position when replenishing resources. Oh man. It no longer withstands an attack. Oh, okay. Okay. Chaos and the Scapegoat are in the same position and the opponent attacks. The attack will hit Chaos as well. It moves back farther during... Isn't that just a buff? Increased launch height, increased launch height, increased launch height, added a ground bounce, increased damage for gun. Fuck you. Baiken. Her moves are now versatile, more versatile overall, making her close range offense highly potent. Far-standing S has less hit back, so following attacks are more likely to connect. Combined with the changes to standing heavy slash and crouching heavy slash, it is now easier to use Abari in combos. This is the chain version. This is the link version, has more powerful vacuum effect, pulling the opponent in close regardless of the distance when it connects. Combos are now consistent on hit, with a better situation for Baiken when it's blocked. As Hiragi doesn't have throw invincibilities like other reversals, we've given it its own unique merit. It can now be performed even... That's hilarious. When performed while blocking, it does not perform the counterattack, instead triggering a guard crush. That's still pretty funny. It can also be cancelled into a dash when the opponent is put in the guard crush state. That's actually very powerful. Wow. Baiken can turn the tables in her favor with a successful Hiragi, and use it just right point in the opponent's string. Initially moves faster, decreased acceleration, increased recovery, slightly shrunk lower hitbox, making the move worse, decreased knockback, added ground bounce effect on grounded hit, removed wall bounce, decreased horizontal blowback, making it easier to combo, increased damage, increased height, increased damage, increased vacuum effect. Added a vacuum effect when connecting with the opponent during the latter half of the active frame. Oh, so you like always get the advantageous. Got it. Start of the attack can no longer be cancelled. Can be activated while a block's done. I think that's gonna have to be nerfed. Or something. Fix an issue causing the number of hits to increase under certain conditions. Testament. We've made changes to improve Testament's pressure during stain. Why? What? It was already really oppressive. Grounded throw and air throw now also trigger the follow-up. While damage proration prevents this from leading into major damage, it doesn't have to. Testament 6P had one of the best hitboxes and excelled in controlling the opponent's movement, so now it has heavier recovery. Now comes with suitable risk on whiff. I don't believe you. Throw all versions. Increased damage of strike part of Grave Reaper. Bridget. Rolling movement now has new options to expand Bridget's neutral and string potential. Putting up or down now changes the trajectory in the direction of the input. In line with this, she can no longer jump during rolling movement. Brisket, sorry, my bad. And making it impossible to jump and then block the opponent's attempted counter. The shared damage adjustments increase for Bridget is relatively minor. This helps clearly convey her concept as a character who has a plethora of options, but deals lower damage. Okay. Opponent will now be blown from the fronts even if they are behind to the fronts. Even if they're behind Bridget. Moves up or down during the animation rather than jumping, I guess. Expanded hurt box. The start of the attack can no longer be cancelled into overdrives. It could before? Increase the damage of Roger's attacks, excluding the final hit. Finn is a character who uses his, quote, stamina resource, unquote, to go on the offensive, but the fast recovery rate meant that it was rarely ever exhausted. These adjustments slow down the stamina recovery rate and extend the cooldown time. In this exchange, his moves that cost stamina are more powerful. It is simpler for him to go into highly damaging combos, but combined with the changes to far standing S and crouching S, he has a harder time when he is low on stamina. Oh boy. I do so love Sin buffs. Now be used individually rather than only as a follow-up from his special moves. Gee, I wish Anji got that change. It's an exceptionally powerful tool to close distance from far-standing S, however the increased recovery means that Sin needs to surprise the opponent with it or risk getting countered. Follow-ups from its special moves have been adjusted to have powerful hit and block effects. Excluding combos starting with Hawkbuster, you can now spend 2 bars of stamina to extend combos even from mid-screen. Fuck you. Increased startup, increased recovery. Increased cooldown time. Added guard crush to Peak Driver? Okay. Okay, well that one at least can no longer be... I don't know if I saw that on... Maybe it's because it's multi-hitting. Increased recovery, decreased damage. Increased recovery, decreased knockback, added guard crush. Increased recovery, increased damage. Increased guard crush duration. Shrunk hurt box. Now expend stamina when performed as a cancel out of the startup of his follow-ups. Increased guaranteed minimum damage. Increased damage, increased damage. Bedman? Oh, God. Okay, I have to prepare myself for this. I saw the first few words and I'm like, oh no, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh no. It's okay. It'll be fine. They'll recognize that Bedman was in a very bad place. And they'll give him buffs appropriately. The bed, rather. As certain strings were extremely good at keeping the opponent locked down as well as difficult to escape from, we've made adjustments to its lockdown potential. In exchange, Bed has new options available in neutral. Guard crush duration after a fully charged call has been decreased. Same applies to the attack triggered by error. However, this makes it more challenging to continually force the opponent to block charged version strings. However, the projectile generated by 6E now homes in on the opponent, positioned to an extent. This can function as a poke when returning to neutral after the opponent blocks all mid-screen. All 113 has less recovery, making it more viable and can be used in string and combo. Slightly shrunk lower hit. Why do you hate me? Blowback adjustment. Increased launch height after the ground bounce on counter hit. Decreased horizontal blowback. Okay, good. ABBA. Increased damage. This one. Increased damage. Changed the damage state. But only while in super. Okay. Call. AB9. Now homes in onto the opponent's horizontal position. When close to the opponent, attacks the same position as previously. I don't think these changes are enough to push Bedman out of low tier. I'll still play it. Bed. Asuka. Some of Asuka's spells have been toned down to make it less common for him to be able to continually fire spells for an extended period of time. On the other hand, infrequently utilized spells have been improved to open up various strategies for him. This spell, that started from level 5, has been removed from the test case, so all versions of the spell not start from level 1. Makes it harder to make time to restore mana. However, it now takes less time to increase in level, so the level 1 version is more powerful than before. I don't know if that's how it works. The effect duration of mana, recover mana continuous is shorter, and mana no longer recovers when he is blocking or taking damage. Recover mana no longer discards spells in current slots. Bookworm now bookmarks spells in currently empty slots. Both of these moves are viable, without such clear demerit. Asuka can now change test cases while bookmark is active. He can search for spells while swapping test cases, making it easier to put together highly synergetic spell combinations. I have not faced a lot of Asuka. Johnny. Due to the major adjustments made in the previous July balance, Johnny has not received many changes. Mistfinder can now... That's a pretty big change on its own. Although it is an uncommon situation for the slash to only hit a projectile, this adds potential countermeasures against characters with projectiles. Increased damage. While Elfelt is still an approachable character with simple traits, these adjustments focus on increasing her offensive options. Drago can now be cancelled into a dash when it connects, which makes it versatile, useful in combos, strings, and other situations. Nailed It now has a wall bounce. Bomb Burn, which was utilized infrequently, has major changes to its properties. Now be used in combos with certain moves such as Standing Heavy Slash and Bomb Bomb Chocolat, setting off the bomb rather than only via time. The bomb no longer disappears after wall break. Does it walk up to them or... Heavy Slash during Chain Lollipop. Change to a strike. Made adjustments overall to the hit effect, distance, blah blah blah. Move throw invincibility as the move is now a strike attack. Strike part of the attack now triggers wall break with the bomb remain. Oh, okay, that one. Okay. Change to red while assault. I did not play Abba at all. By maintaining her explosive power during range and toning down her standard state. Increased recovery, increased recovery, increased recovery. Reduced launch height. Increased damage of second hit specifically. Slayer. Some of his moves that were highly rewarding yet easy to connect with have been toned down. As he had high defense relative to his explosive power, we've decreased his guts rating, which effectively decreases his health. In exchange, moves that were challenging to use properly have become more versatile. Increase the... Why isn't this down here? This makes it easier for Slayer to lose his turn when the opponent blocks it, and he end up at close range. Super Mappa Punch no longer has invincibility on startup, instead gaining invincibility partway through the move. Okay. While it can no longer be used as an invincible reversal, it would work well as a counter poke. He now moves faster at the start of his backdash. The latter half now moves more slowly. Total distance traveled remains unchanged, but it's easier to avoid attacks. Backdash, Increased recovery. Decreased recovery of the charged version. Okay. Increased recovery, increased... Oh, is that it? Increased damage, remove strike and throw invincibility. Okay. Noted. Hang on. Uh, I'm an idiot. I an idiot? They definitely said you could follow up. Specifically after charge, Fujin? Okay. Must be an idiot. The timing's just weird on it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, remember, you have to do the thing afterwards. Not like that. Okay. However, you are still highly susceptible to being grabbed. Got it. Huh? Eh? Hang on, what? Okay, I got it. The delay makes it really awkward, though. But there's no delay on hit? Hello? Like, if they block it, that's awkward. That's really awkward. Womp. Womp womp. Okay. Hello? No, not like that. Come on. Yeah. And I hope you like Fujin. I hope you like Fujin. Oh my god, that's so slow now. Okay. Not like that. Bad. Work with me. Heck? Thought it was that. Hmm. They didn't really adjust the blowback on that. Has to be, still has to be done from standing. finish up. Yeah. Thanks for staying up with me while you could. Have a good rest. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this thing. Not that one. Uh. Then only the one? I'll be like it's okay. Can't change directions whenever you do that. I don't know about this one, Chief. How do you get off? You just input it again? Chief? Oh. Okay. Figured it out, don't worry. Dead. Hmm. Anyway, now it's time to remember that this game's absolutely dead on the West Coast. Oh no, that seems right.
Mankind knew that they duel one. Let's rock.
I meant to jab, but I was holding the wrong direction. I mean, I meant to 6P, but I was... I would have been pissed if that didn't kill.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
What?
Perfect.
Still got it. I think.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow, ow. Oh, I'm dead. Just kidding. Oh, no, I'm not dead. You're dead. Ah, thought I could interrupt that with a slash. Probably just needed a 6B and be like, that's fine. Okay. Oh no, I did the wrong move. By that I mean I did no move at all.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh. Okay. There we go. Oh, block it. Can't believe she low profiled that. Oh. Not gonna kill. Maybe I should try Bedman. That'd be a better indicator of where things are. Oh, oh. No idea what this character does. It'll be fun. Right?
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Stop it. Okay. Stop it. Don't throw me.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh no. I don't know what to do in this situation. Jump. I was actually right. I just didn't think about the rest of what to do. Ow, ow. Aw, what? I wasn't in range? That's okay. Ow, 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 ow. Aw, just out of range. Ow. Fish. Too close.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And go!
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh no. Oh no. Just grabbed me. Don't grab me.
Slap.
Don't grab me. I don't like it. Why is this so much easier to do now? Just because I have the timing down or what? I swear it was hard offline.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Way I go, I guess. That was weird. I'll just not worry about it. How do I approach this character? Probably not like that. Oh god. Hey, that's what I did. I'm dead now. Just kidding. Now I'm dead. Excuse me? Hitbox? How do I approach this character?
Duel 1.
What? Okay, I have to... Really? Wow, you were super dead if that didn't work. Oof. That's unfortunate.
俺が勝ったんじゃない。あんたが勝手に負けたんだ。この差を理解しろ。
Duel 1.
Ow, 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 ow. God damn it, fuck off. I'm so sick of it. Ow. Am I dead? Oh, I wasn't dead, but I thought I was. Okay, I don't know how to beat that as an opener. That's the only move I got. Very unfortunate. I was figuring it out.
俺が勝ったんじゃない。あんたが勝手に。
No, you definitely beat.
Duel 1.
Ow, ow, ow. God, the knockout makes it so fucking difficult. Ow, ow. I'm dead. Never mind, they panicked. Oh. Oh my god, it feels a lot harder to get combos with this character. That's kinda nuts. Am I dead? Not dead. Certainly am dead. Oh, okay. I don't think that's what you want to use your meter for, but... Oh, that one's a low. Okay. Oh no, I'm dead. What do you mean I can't do it during block stun? I should just play Baiken. She's just butter Anji. No, not this time. Oh. Excuse me? That change was a lie? That change was a lie? I'll take that. Man, I hope you like Fujin. I really hope you like Fujin. That's all we've got here. You wanted the daily special? Sorry, it's Fujin. You wanted something spicy? Sorry, we got Fujin. No, you wanted a drink with that? We got Fujin. You want diet Fujin? No problem. Got
I knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
not happening.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh god, I couldn't break out of that Fujin.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Die, Potemkin.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh! I'm dead.
Duel 2.
Okay, let's slow this. Yeah, I should have gone down jabbing.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Not happening. What? I'm dead. I'm fine, actually. Oh my god, actually, that gave him all the meter in the world. What? Oh, that would have hit last season, Potemkin. The patch change was a lie! Anji does not turn to hit the way he was. Oh my god. I can't believe Arcsys lied on patch notes. Org.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow. It really backdashed that twice, huh? I mean, I wasn't ready for that. Oh.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
No. Oh, that is so slow now. Please exit the premises.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Ow. Ooh, I have Fuji. This is how we close distance. Ow.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I can't combo after Nagiha. What is this nonsense? Sorry if you wanted something else. We only have Fujin. Okay, now you do like 25% less damage.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
You're supposed to Fujin it, or no. I know what you're supposed to do now. No, that doesn't work. Maybe you just stop and go sooner? And you catch them with the second hit, which allows you to go again? I'm really reaching here.
Are you ready? Here comes Daredevil. Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, that missed. Ooh, my face. I respect the gamble.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
No, she figured out she can jab in between the Fujins.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Uh-oh. I knew that was going to be bad for one of us, I just wasn't sure who. Oh, she just ran under, huh? Don't put me back in floor 10. I want to play Bedman.
Move on to the next war.
Ew, I'm really sweaty. Say Mafia Aesthetic. It's a good name. It's a good name.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I was not ready for that. Ooh. Oh. I tried to super, and I guess I was still in block stun. Ow, ow. I messed up. I'm dead. Wasn't sure what to do in that situation.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Why would you just do that? Ah, that's what I wanted to do, except I didn't. Oh. Oh no, I didn't counter? What was that about? I didn't get my counter. Unlucky. I knew it was gonna happen too. Oh, too far. Oh, God. Can't get my counter out at all. It's really sad. There it is. I just wanted to prove I could do it. Remember when that wouldn't hit? Probably not.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh no. Hi, Dad. I didn't have tension to do the fucking yellow thing, right?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Huh? Alright, that was weird.
Network.
We all got kicked out, yay! No, maybe it was just me.
Welcome. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Bedlam. Soul Bad Guy. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, my face.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Uh-oh, I'm dead. I tried the meaty. I should have just waited and see if she did that, because I could have countered with my super. Oh, worth a try. Uh-oh. Oh, oh.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Oh god, my face. Oh god, my face.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, my feet.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, she's using her superior buttons. How could she know? How could she know that she has better buttons than Bedman? Than Bed, sorry.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Really? Didn't get that. That's sad. I have to... Yeah, she's just rushing me down at this point.
Duel 2.
Okay.
Let's rock.
Wow. Can't believe that worked. They can't believe it worked either. The vortex on the jump thing is nice, but unfortunately it's like half of my way to get in. I never fixed that, huh? Sad. You have to re-jump off of it always. Alright, shouldn't do that. You basically just have to hold up there. What exactly am I supposed to do there? Alright, I have no real counterplay against this. Let's go. I'm gonna edit my fucking bed man file to say, to just say bed. APM is off the charts. Oh! I was not expecting that. It also interrupted my thing. I swear she pressed a button there. But that's obviously not correct. Do it again. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. That's okay. That track's harder than mine, huh? Okay, okay. Ah! Thought it was over, and it wasn't over. Oh no, the counter hit! Ah, that was good. The APM is off the charts. Didn't block low. My mistake. I tried to cancel out of that so hard. I was like, oh, I have 2 meter, I can do this. I had the right idea, just did it at the wrong time. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. You're so much better than me, it's unreal. I have to figure out a better way to get my offense started. You know? That's what I wanted to do. Fuck you. Ah, shit. I pressed the button at the wrong time and now I'm dead. I'm not dead. But you know. What? Today I learned that will stop my lightning. Oh, I was tricked. Oh no, I wanted to fucking use my really incredibly tall standing punch and hit the thing, and it didn't hit the thing. Stop holding down back, that was a mistake. I missed the fucking minions. Am I dead? Maybe I'm focusing too much on her gameplay. Ah, the air dash got me. Stop it. Oh, what? That hit me first? Really? On. Oh, God, no. I was doing so well. Until I wasn't. I'm gonna go get a reading update. Strive Network is struggling. Yeah, yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Missed. They're so much better than me, it's unreal. Fortunately, I am bed, and that which is bed cannot be defeated. Oh god, she's defeating me. Wow, nice delay, shit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh. How did... You just held down back in that situation? No buttons at all? What a psychopath. Oh man, I love him. I love this Jacko player. Oh god, they just didn't advance. I thought they would. That was a big mistake. That was my big mistake. I'm dead. Oh my god. I thought they played so aggressive that entire time. I think they call that conditioning. I thought that she would just continue the offense, and that's not at all what happened.
Move on to the next floor.
My Natsume.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, this is gonna be a boring match. That's not what I wanted to do. Fortunately, they were just as confused as I was. I can do this forever. Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh. I was wondering if they were just going to, like, attack. They didn't. Yeah. Oh no, I'm dead. Should have waited until I pressed the button. No, I don't have a reversal. Okay, anyway. Uh-oh, too close. I thought that by delaying it. I'm going through the wall. What? How did that beat out whatever I was doing? That's fine. Am I dead? Nope. Playing Bedman is really hard. Jam for Strive, not happening. For God's sake, they put in Lucy Cyberpunk Edge Runners
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
over Jam. It's not happening. Oh, it was a trade, I see. No. Oh? Ow. In the end. Badman is still the better character. Not like this Badman, but like... Oh, my face! Oh, that hit. Wow. What if I do it? Uh... Should have just hit her. My time. Oh, is that air unblockable? Mankind. It's time for bed. Oh my gosh, what a setup! I mean, that is all of your burst. I hope you know what you're doing. They did.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow. No. Can't get out of this one. Oh, won't look like I'm Duke boys making it out of this one. Still on block stun, I didn't know. I'm dead. Oh. Really hot. I'm really sweaty.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Wow. Can't believe I fell for that. Wait. That hurts. Okay.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Encountered my 6P. That sucked. Let's not try that again. I mistimed it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, mistimed that too. Oh no, I can only aim down.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Too close. It's so much faster than me. My projectile is awful. Very unfortunate.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
They weren't up. What?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
That reaches forever, huh?
Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap.
Not pleased with that, but like, it is what it is. Why is this happening? Why are you all playing LFL? Why is this happening to me specifically? I'm trying to just vibe.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Just want to vibe with my bed.
Versus FL. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah. Did that wrong, fuck. Okay, well I go through this wall. Bye. Oh god, I'm not gonna block that, huh? I'm just kidding. Did you really just run up throw? I mean, it worked. I can't really say anything, but it worked. Huh? I'm not gonna think about that one too hard.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Goodbye.
Duel 2.
What do you do? I think that's gonna hit me still. Just kidding. Nice shitty projectile. Oh. I meant to do that a bit earlier. Stop it. I'm not gonna think about what happened that other round too hard. Just like, oh man, you can apparently jab out of that. That's wild. Anyway. Hi. Really?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, baby.
Bedman wins.
Bed. I'm even gonna edit the audio file. It's gonna point there and he's not gonna say bed, man. It'll just say bed. Really? Mankind.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
Bad tactics. Except I'm much cooler than Callie, let's be real. So rare and mighty Bedman perfect. Sorry, bed. The rare and mighty bed perfect. You can go again, man. I don't particularly mind. Get me back to the Jacko player. Fine. Well, I did lose all of those games. It was kind of enjoyable. Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, is that gal dizzy? That's kind of powerful. Nice backdash, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, this is bad because they're a much better player than I am. Oof. That traded. That's unfortunate.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Not gonna work. No, her projectile hits more than once. I've been hard countered. And it's fast, and that's faster? Oh my god, she's better, man. She's better in every way. What?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
She's better in every way.
Slap.
Shit.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
That's one. Holy shit. They kinda... feel like they kinda threw, but that's, you know... Oh, mistimed that just barely. Oh, no, I stopped blocking because I thought I could get out there. Oh, those are good games, but man, he's just busy as just better bed. Everyone's kind of just better bed. At least it's still possible in the corner. Almost. Hey, do keep it. I don't think that should be timed. I think it should be a number of releases. An Anji player? For real? That's like a unicorn.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, right. He has that. That can't possibly scale hard enough to kill me. I guess it doesn't matter if you get the job done, but like... Really? Oh. I was waiting for him to do something so I could burst, and I did not realize the wall was that close to breaking.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, he was too far. You actually just do it, man. You can do it out of Fujin. I know you've been playing Anji for a long time. And these sorts of things are hard.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow. Stop it. Stop it. Oh god, I'm too big to dodge. Ah. Never expected me to go backwards, did you? I tried to backdash.
Duel
Ow. Stop that.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
What? What did I get countered by? Like, I am legitimately curious. Because what I tried to do there was, I tried to push guard. And it didn't work. Maybe I did not, maybe I thought I had slightly more meter than I thought I did. And so whenever I pushed the thing, it didn't work. All right.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
Two heavyweights, except one Arcsys likes and the other one is here for plot reasons.
Versus Potemkin. Duel 1.
Let's see if you can figure out which one is which. Hmm. You know, that match would have ended if I got my a super. Ah, that's all my health. Very unlucky. Nice Mega Fist. I'm in. Ah. Good. Good. Man, I love losing all of my health. Yeah, that's not gonna work anymore.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Keep trying that, Mitch. That's unlucky, because that was the end of that match. Yes, my liege, yes, it's perfectly fine as long as you're close to the router. Yes, excellent. Uh, oh, okay, never mind, that's the end of the stream. Server is under maintenance. Kicked everyone out. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, hope you had a good time. Hope you come back. I didn't hate this. Yeah, that's a step up. In the meantime, take care of yourself. I don't usually play fighting games, but you know, I'm looking to at some point get back into them. I don't know if it's gonna be with Strive, but yeah. Eat food, drink water, take your meds, do some stretches, go for a walk, do what you can, and do something that makes you happy. And I'll be back in sometime between now and later. Bye. Hope you come back.